He himself bore our sins in his body on the tree, that we might die to sin and live to righteousness. By his wounds you have been healed. It says this in 2 First Peter 2:24. And this is going to be a little bit of a longer one, and maybe a little bit less explanation just because. But after it, it also says, "For you were straying like a sheep, but have now returned to the shepherd and the overseer of your souls." And the reason why it's saying these two things is because, for what credit is it if, this is 20 in the same chapter, for what credit is it if, when you sin and are beaten for it, you endure? Picture that, just like, why would you? I don't really know how to explain that one. I don't really understand it. But I understand the next part, which is, but if when you do good and suffer for it, you endure, this is a gracious thing in the sight of God. Basically, if you endure through being done wrong for good things, then it is for you to endure because you've been doing good things, and it is a gracious thing because then you endure bad things for doing a good thing for Jesus. Which is basically just said, which I think the last one I just said was something about persevering. But it'll probably be the related video right here. Probably be that one, if not the one after that one. Anyways, I think it's like, it's not a gracious thing in the sight of God to be beaten for something that you're supposed to be beaten for. I don't really know how to explain it, but that's just where my mind goes. But after, in verse 21, for to this you have been called, because Christ also suffered for you, leaving an example so that you might follow in his steps. He committed no sin, neither was deceit found in his mouth. When he was reviled, hated, he did not revile in return, he did not hate in return. When he suffered, he did not threaten, but continued entrusting himself to him who judges justly. So even when he had the cup of wrath poured out onto him and was alone, that's why he was so afraid, he sweated blood, he still trusted God.